looking at all of these guys like one after the other. So RIP and RIPNG. RIPNG is like the version 6 method, right? So distance vector. We already said this now. You say it's on the distance vector class. Routing updates are sent broadcast. Well, who can remind us what broadcast is? There was a time we spoke about broadcast, unicast, and multicast, right? This was also one of the things they asked me that period though. So what is broadcast? What is multicast?
You only send and receive one at a time. You can't do it at the same time.
Which one is that?
Broadcast and send and receive one at a time. Just have that at the same time.
Okay, you're correct. What of unicast?
Only send or receive one.
Then which one is now broadcast? Is it that this extension suddenly started misbehaving or what? I thought. Yeah, you were googling something. You want to say what you googled? Go ahead now. Let's hear it now.
He asked about unicast also.
Yeah, unicast.
Unicast is a one-to-one network communication method where a single sender transmits data to a single specific receiver using a unique address. That's it.
Okay. What of multicast and broadcast?
Yeah, that's a good set of data sent across the internet to many users at the same time.
Okay. What is now broadcast?
And I get
Broadcast on the version 1. So what that simply means is whether it needs it or it doesn't need it, you will receive. So you are the one that you have to reject it or not. But for version 2 is multicast, meaning only those that really needs this packet. And the maximum number of hops you can configure in here is 15, right? And we've literally seen like one of the things we're talking about. And I think I didn't put my configuration for next hop. Okay. You put your switch. Let's get like one PC of each. The quick configuration we're going to be doing we're going to be configuring route RIP for this network. See, so of course, you know that when we're trying to connect this router to this router, there's no other free port. So we're just going to come into the physical mode of this router. So guys, you can see, watch me do this. Ensure that first of all, you turn off your router. You pick the name 2T. This would enable us make router 2 serial connection. We'll turn it back on. We have to do the same thing for here. We turn it off, zoom in so you can see what I'm doing, and we turn it back on, and we are connecting our serial cable, right? So you can see this is literally like the network topology of what we're expecting. This is the 192, this is the 10 network, the 20 network, the 30 network, and all of that. So we're just going to go right into the configuration, which of course is something we've been doing over and over and over and again. So for this router, we're saying no conft. We're getting into this 0/0/0 interface, which of course is interface connecting the router 0 to the router 1. We're adding IP address 10.0.0.1.255.0.0.0.0. No shots. We're exiting. We're getting into the IP add. So this is the class C network. .10.1.255.255.255.0. No shots. So we are done for this router. We're coming into our router 2, CLI, no. Enable global configuration mode. We're getting into the interface gigabit 0, which of course is the router to router, and we are adding the network 10.0.0.2 255.0.0.0. No shots, exits. Okay, and a lot of configuration is actually going to go into the second router here. So we're getting into the 0/0/1 interface. We're assigning, that's the 192. So IP add 192.168. Let me activate my OBS Studio so I can record my screen too. So just in case we are recording the entire screen. Oh no. This is what I wanted to bring down, not. So yeah. 192.168. This is 20.2, 20.1, 255.255.255.0. And then we have to get into, so we're exiting. We're getting into the interface serial. I think this is 0.0.1.0, right? Serial 0.1.0. IP add 11.0.0.1 1.255.255. No. 0.0.0. No shots. Okay, I'm done with the second router. We're coming to the third. Getting into our CLI. No. And global configuration mode. So let me see this. This is 010. Is 000. 010. 010 in 010. Okay. What? Oh. I made a mistake. It's not a. I didn't need to put the gig. It's just SE. 192. No. 11 dots. Come on, man. 11.0.0.2. 255.0.0.0. No short. Exit. We're getting into the 0.0.0 now. One nine two 168.30.1 255.255.255.0. No short. So we are literally done with like our configuration. So like one other thing that's like really cool we get to see. Okay, another thing we need to do right now is assigning IP addresses to the PC. So we're going to rush that right now. So you could use the CLI, you could also use the config mode, but I would love to use the CLI. So it's just simply doing IP config 192.168.10.2 255.255.255.0. Then you are adding the IP default gateway 10.1. So we've simply done this simple line of code that's really given us all that IP address. If we come to the config mode, you can literally see these are default gateway and these are IP address and subnet marks, right? So command line is the king. Where did you see 190? It's 192 now. It's 192. Where did you see 190? Okay, that's a mistake now. It's 192. Thanks. It's 192. So we're going to do same for this. So this is going to be, let's say we're going to give it 10 dots. Let's give it like 10.3 or 10.5, whichever. So the share, we're done with this. So we're coming to the command prompt. So we're doing, this is 20.2, right? 20.2. And the default gateway is 20.1. So we've done that. So we're doing for the second PC command prompt. So this is going to be 20 dots. Let's give it 20.5. And we're coming down to this PC. So this is 30. This can be 30.2. 30.1. Let's say 9. Okay. So we are done assigning IP addresses to the PCs. Now it's time. Let's try to ping. Let's try to ping the 30.0 network from the 10.0 network. 192.168.30.2. You see, destination host not reachable, right? Now let's configure our RIP on. So I'm currently in my first router. So remember, RIP configuration is just simply saying router RIP, and then we are adding the RIP networks that we want to include to. So 192.168.10.0. Remember, it's the network, so you don't need the host IDs. So just 10.0 network, and also the network. So that is for this network coming down here. That's for this network. Oh, that's for this network coming down here. So we're also going to include this network this way. So that is 10.0.0.0. Sorry, I left out network, which is something very, very important. Jessica, you said you're done. Are they all pinging? That's great. So we're coming to our second router. So we're going to be router RIP. So this one is going to carry 3 because we'll do for network 192.168.20.0. Also doing for network 10.0.0.0, and we're also doing for network 11.0.0.0, which is of course the entire 3 networks that are connected to this router. So this network 11.0, this network 10.0, and this network 20.0, right? 192.20.0. And for our third router, we're simply going to do router RIP. That's network 192.168.30.0, 11.0. Okay, the 11.0 network 0.0. I left out the network command again. And I think we're done with everything now. So let's try what we last pinged, if it's going to work. Timed out. Oh, timed out. The 4 of them failed. Interesting. So let's try 20.2 if it's going to ping. Why does it keep telling me timed out, timed out, timed out? So let me just cross confirm my default gateways and IP addresses. So I can actually ping the interface. Can actually ping the interface facing the network to the routers. Can ping the routers, but pinging the PCs is the problem. So I think this is really something we have to calm down and resolve. I just noticed something. Before gateway, before gateway is when not set here and not set here. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Before gateway, it should be dot one here. That possibly be the problem. Okay, settler. This one is not set. Before gateway, this should this should most likely be the reason for all the stress that we're going through. Um, complicated. You know, 30.1, 20.1. Let me reply that on the letter what is done now. Oh, word! Finally, finally. So let's try for 20.5. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you're talking. Because I was thinking, literally, like, why would the router, how would I be able to pay the router, but not the PC? It was really difficult to answer. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. What's going on? CPU. So yes, that's the router RIP guys. Cycle and helpful to work any other challenges. To let me know and let's get to solve that together. So that's the end of this for now. Thank you and do have a good all right. I'll rather see you on the next one. Bye.